Right, let's talk about Charm, because I've been meaning to for ages, and I've tried to, honestly, so many times. Charm is 2-year-old filly. She's out of limit by Patrick. I suspect, to be honest, she's got something chromosomal going on, like a chromosomal abnormality, because she's not right. Call her runty, but there's something about Charm which isn't right. If you could see her next to her peer group, which would be like Stella and MJ, she's half the size, but she's not just petite and a poor doer. She is a poor doer. She's also unusually shaped, and yet her full sibling is perfect. Her full sibling Ness is the absolute perfection of a pony. So there's something not right with Charm. We didn't figure it out for a while because we always thought she would catch up because she was just little. We thought, well, she'll catch up, she'll fill out, etc., etc. And she still looks like this as a 2-year-old. I have a wonder in my brain if it could be equine Turner syndrome, but I've got no evidence to base that on. It's just me Googling and putting 2 and 2 together and possibly getting 20. So I don't know. Anyway, Charm is unusual, not well built, not well put together, runty, weird. Something is not right with this pony. I have a lot of inquiries that people wanting to buy Charm because she's petite and friendly and sweet, and well, she's sweet and spicy. Let's not forget her spiciness, but she's a very easy pony to have around, apart from you need to feed her a lot and rug her in winter. But the thing is, there's something else going on with Charm. The reason that she's in the barn field, I get asked this a lot. Why is Charm in the barn field? Why isn't she out on the fell? And she is in the barn field. Well, over winter it was for pampering, but we've also been investigating an issue she's had in her hock. Back when she was on the fell, she had a swelling one day, which was probably due to a kick. She decided to go down the x-ray route. They actually found damage to the hock. It's this one here, it's her left. Yes, there's damage to the hock, which is irreparable. It's basically, she will at some point have arthritis in it, early onset arthritis in it, and we can't avoid that. Charm is not fit for work. This is all fairly recent discovery, and it's all a bit of a journey. And what we now have to come to terms with is the fact that Charm can't have a normal pony life. She can't be in work. She's basically a pet, and that's fine. Charm can be a pet, but what I have to decide now is, does she stay in the barn field or can she go on the fell? And the vet's advice, being honest, is that the fell is not advised. It's not advisable to put her out on the fell because, much like it is the same terrain, so she's on the same terrain already, but the fell is just vast. So she could probably just end up doing too much, too far, too fast, keeping up with the herd if they go really far or really fast, for example. And she could do more damage to that hock, which will be irreparable. But then she's already, in my brain, got irreparable damage. It's just a matter of time and just letting her potter around until she can't manage anymore. She isn't lame on it. She doesn't move that well with that left one. She bunny hops in canter, but she trots quite nicely. She walks, like, she gets about fine. She is only a 2-year-old. She does have a zoomies sometimes, and watching her do that around this field, you just think she's going to do the same kind of damage as she would out on the fell. Is it any better keeping her in here? I'm very much quality over quantity, but at the same time, I don't want to turn her out on the fell and a week later she's done something to it where she now can't move. She's miles away from anywhere. She's miles away from the herd. I won't have a tracker on her because she's too small. She's too petite to have that heavy tracker on her neck. Could it be catastrophic for her to do it? Or could she have 10 years pottering out on the fell until she becomes too arthritic to manage? Or 5 or 4? Versus just being in this field going round and round and round. It's not a bad field in terms of size and variation, and she's always got company and friends. And I know a lot of horses have it a lot worse, but if we were to give her the best life possible, it would be out with the herd on the fell, partly just for the grass. She's a very hungry pony, so just to have her out at this time of year, particularly when there's grass. I think in winter she maybe wouldn't manage. We have this past winter for the first time rugged a pony on the fell, and actually it went okay, so potentially she could have a rug on and stay out with the herd. Just trying to give her the most species appropriate life for as long as she can manage, and the safe option is in this field. I did say to the vets, you know, this field it's not flat, it's not like a nice green flat pasture. It's rocky and it's uneven and it's rutted and whatever. And they said, you know, you don't have to wrap her in cotton wool. We do have other fields that we sometimes use, but we don't always have access to them, and they don't have the barn associated with them. She needs the barn sometimes. It's just, she's been in here and she's managing, and she's absolutely fine, and she's not getting any worse. I keep wanting to turn her out on the fell, and I just think, is that a bad idea? It's against vet's advice. So if I decide to do it, I'm consciously going against vet's advice, but I feel like maybe it would be giving her the best life for as long as she can manage. But what if I shorten that massively by doing that? I'm in a bit of a conundrum with what to do with Charm just at this moment. That's the update on her. That's why she's here. That's why she's not for sale. Why she looks the way she does, genuinely don't know. The vets genuinely don't know. We could probably do some tests, some genetic testing to see if there's some chromosomal thing going on. I think she has some of the symptoms and signs you might see, but I may be clutching at straws. I don't know. There's something about Charm which is just unique, and that's fine. And she can absolutely be a pet. That's fine as well. Where to keep her? Keep her in here or let her out? I don't know.